This is how I grow ranunculus in zone 6A-ish, East Central Indiana. First, we pre-sprout. This is the end of January, but I also pre-sprouted some like the first week of January and then the next week. And this is just the next time I've been able to do it. And I just realized I had more trays so that I could do it. These are the corms I saved last year. They look really gross because I didn't separate them. I didn't really clean them off. We just put them in the ball jar, put water in there, and then we soak them for about 3 to 4 hours. Every hour or so, we're gonna dump some of the water out, put fresh water in just to keep the oxygenating. And then after that, we take an old seed starting tray. I put potting soil. The only potting soil I had was cactus potting soil. That's what I had, so that's what I used. Because it's cactus potting soil though, I did make sure that the soil was very well saturated, just because it tends to dry out faster and you don't want your corms to dry out. So you fill it with the soil and then you just put your corms down in there. You can put them really close together. If you have room to spread them out, might as well spread them out. But if you're trying to fit them all in here, it doesn't matter if they're touching. And then this is what it looks like after about 2 weeks. Forgot to mention, put it in a closet. So it's dark, cool, put it in there. 2 weeks later, it looks like this. Now, it's still too cold to plant them outside for me. Like, I think this is the last cold week. Next week's supposed to be like 45, 50. So next week, what I'll do is I'll take these outside. I have a raised bed. I'm gonna put them in there, 2 inches deep, 6 inches apart, and then I'm gonna cover the bed with like little bendy things and plastic that I have to keep it a little bit warm. It's also on the south side of our barn, so it gets sunlight, it gets reflected heat, so it should stay decently warm. And the reason I do these so early, because if you were to like order corms for this area, they would come in May because they'd be like after the frost, whatever. Indiana, May is too late. It takes 90 days for blooms, but these will not bloom if it gets over 70 degrees. And anybody that lives in Indiana knows it's like freezing, May hits, frost date hits, and then it's 90 degrees. That's just how it goes. So you want to get these blooming early if at all possible. I've had good luck, I've had bad luck. It just kind of depends on the year. So hoping for good luck this year.